Hey y'all, Mr. Thibodeau. I'm going to go at you with our practice set for lesson 8. Okay. What fraction of this circle is not shaded? Well, it looks like there is a total of 5 little circles, or little triangles there. And it seems like there's 2 are and 3 aren't. So if your total is 5 and 3 are not, then you are at 3/5. So A, 3/5. What percent of this circle is? Oh, percent of this circle is not shaded. Okay. Well, now we have to turn this fraction into a decimal. Well, this fraction, 3/5, it's the same as 5 divided by 3. Okay. Well, 5 doesn't go into 3, but it does go into 30. We're going to put that decimal there. Okay. 5 goes into 30, 6 times? So 6 times 5 is 30, and 0. So the answer is 0.6. Okay. So you just turn it into a tens. So now 5 can go into 30, and that decimal just goes up. Half of a whole is what percent of a whole? That's 50%, right? Half, 50. It's D. Draw and shade circles to illustrate each fraction, mixed number, or percent. So 2/3, right? We have a little peace sign, and then we shade in 2/3 of that. 75%, okay? B, C, D, E. So now we have 75%, or 3/4. 2 3/4. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna make just like I did last time. So 1, 2 3/4. Okay, 2 3/4. Evaluate. G and H represent which mixed numbers on these number lines? So G is, let's see, so 4 and 5, so it's in between 4 and 5, but we have a, it looks like it is 2/3 of the way there, because there's 1, 2, 3 elements. There's 2 there and 1 not. So G is going to be which mixed numbers? Okay, so we can do 4 and 2/3 or 4.66 repeating. That one's a little weird, so probably this is the better answer for right now. We'll get to this one later. Next page. Here, in between 13 and 14, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like 13 and 1/4, or 13.25. Find x to z to the nearest 16th of an inch. Okay, so let's use x to z. Okay, so 16th. We have 1, 2, 3, and then 3 and. Okay, so we have 16th is the smallest it shows, so we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5/16. 3 and 5/16. 3 and 5/16. And that doesn't shrink down. Jack's ruler is divided into 1/8 of an inch. Assuming the ruler is used correctly, what is the greatest possible measurement error that can be made with his ruler? Okay. So the greatest measurement error, so assuming that that's a weird question. So assuming, so if he's rounding to 1/8, right, but normal rulers go to 1/16, so the greatest error is 1/16 that he could make, because he's using 1/8 like this, but if something falls right here, he has to round up or down. So the greatest error he could make is a 16th. Okay, because if he goes a little bit closer here, then he rounds up, and so he's made less of an error. So the greatest error is 1/16. Weird question, but whatever. Arrange these fractions from least to greatest. Okay, so 1/16 is actually the smallest part, because if you're one part of 16, that is smaller total part of the whole than the other. So 1/8, 1/4, 1/2. Okay. Okay. For instance, so my son, so he's for 12 months is 1 year, right? And after a year, if he's 13 months, he's 1 year and 1/12. When he's 14 months old, he's 1 year and 1/6. Okay, because it went to 2/12, but then that reduced to 1/6. When he's 15 months, he's 1 year and 3/12, which turns into 1/4. Okay. Anyway, so that's just a way to think about it. That's what I got for you guys. Have a good one.